Hello, and welcome to eTime with ISL. In this segment, we will discuss how to build a shift template. Let's begin by pulling down from your workspace carousel the General Maintenance tab. From General Maintenance, we're going to go to Setup by clicking on the white gear icon and saying Pop Out. Under the title Scheduler Setup, let's go to Shift Templates. Once here, you're going to select New. It doesn't look like it's done anything, but it is ready for you to build your shift template. You'll need to name and give your shift template a description. Please remember that your naming convention is something that you can see when you print a scheduled report. So if you're printing a schedule and it's something that you want your employees to recognize, such as 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. With a lunch at 11:30, that's what you're going to want to name your shift template. So let's go ahead and start there. 7 a.m., 3 p.m., L for lunch at, let's say, 10 a.m. Your description can be a little bit different. It's only going to be your department heads that are seeing this when they're building their schedules. So you may want to separate the shift templates within your community by department number. So let's say, for example, Department 200, and then I'm going to put in the description, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. with a lunch at 10 a.m. By putting in the department number in the description, this allows your department heads to sort by description and go directly to the shift templates that apply to their department. Notice down below, it's already set up for a regular schedule. Day 1, start time, 7 a.m. I'm going to tab over. End time is the time that they are ending the beginning of their shift but starting lunch. It's going to be 10 a.m. Tab away. Notice it pre-selects here for us 3 hours. Going to add a row. Type will be their meal break. It brings down automatically 10 a.m. They're going to take their lunch from 10 to 10:30. Tab away. I need to add one more row to round this out with a regular time from 10:30 to 3 p.m. Notice if you add up all the scheduled hours, it comes to 8, but it's really a 7.5-hour workday with a half hour built in there for a meal break. At this point, all you need to do is select Save. I'm going to go ahead and refresh to take this away so that I don't save it. I'm going to show you how to build a knock shift template. It's very similar with just one difference in there. So again, we're going to build our naming convention, something that we would want our employees to see if we had printed a schedule for them. So I'm going to say 10 p.m., 6 a.m., lunch break at, let's say, 2 a.m. Description might be Department 100, and then 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. with a lunch at 2 a.m. So we're going to start again with the regular. Day 1, they're going to start their shift at 10 p.m. It's important here now that we change to day 2 because they're going to start their meal break at 2 a.m. on the second day. If you do not change this to day 2, you're going to wind up with something crazy over here like 22 hours, and you'll know that you've made an error right away. Let's go ahead and add a row so we can add in our meal break. Brings down 2 a.m. So the meal break is going to be from 2 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. And I again need to add one more final row, bring them back home on their regular hours from 2:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. And again, the last thing that's left to do is simply save. And that completes this segment of how to build a shift template.